Today I'm making the review of this beautiful small RC airplane from Banggood. They sent me this to review it and see what I think. And right off the bat, I think it's really cool that it has ailerons. So we have this little servo here that will control ailerons, and we also have, of course, the elevator and rudder. So we have 4 channels for this small airplane. It uses 1S batteries. I ordered the version that has, I think, 3 batteries, and the extra batteries are at the back of the radio. So you open them, and we have the extra batteries here. So I'm gonna charge them and maybe read the manual a little bit, see how it works, and I'll test it. So this little airplane comes with everything you need to fly it. The only thing you will need is the AA batteries to power your radio. But everything else is included, even the battery charger, which is this USB cable. But I have my own charger, which is a lot faster and it charges up to 5 batteries at the same time. I also leave the link in the description below. You can get this airplane with the 2 batteries version and the 3 batteries version, which is only an extra battery, but an extra battery means more flight time. After you get the airplane, you only have to pop the landing gear in, charge the batteries, and you're ready to go. You have to turn on the radio after you plug the battery in the airplane. It will bind automatically, and the airplane have to be level because the gyros will calibrate. Talking of gyros, this is a good feature that will allow any beginner to fly this airplane easily. The gyro will stabilize the airplane and will make it easy to fly into different modes, and you can also fly it manually. Every time you bind the radio to the model, you have to unlock the throttle channel by raising it and lowering it. When you hear those beeps, it means that it's unlocked. And if you have one of the modes that will activate the gyros, you will see how it works when you move the model to any direction. The control surfaces will counteract that action and will stabilize it in flight. Apart from the battery charging time, I just took 5 minutes to put everything together and our model is ready to fly. So let's go out and test it. In this first flight, I'm using the expert mode or manual mode, no stabilization at all. And it's flying very good. I really love that it has ailerons. And also the rudder and elevator, it gives me enough control, just like in the big RC airplanes. The airplane is made out of foam, so if you crash, nothing happens because it just bounces. The propeller also has this mechanism that will save it from damage. And if it pops out, just put it right in, and you're ready to go again. And here's my first takeoff from the ground. You really need to use the rudder to maintain the aircraft straight during the takeoff. I could fly it in expert mode, but it's not that easy because this is a very small airplane, so it behaved really quickly. So I found it easier to use the medium stabilization mode. With this mode, it's a lot easier to fly it and I don't have to worry about centering the model when there is a gust of wind. But if you are a beginner, you can use either this one or the beginner mode, which are very similar. Each battery has a flight time of about 5 minutes and you can charge them in about 15 to 20 minutes. If you use the charger that I show you in the beginning of this video, which link you can find in the description below, you can charge up to 5 batteries at the same time in 20 minutes or less, depending on the capacity of the batteries. If for some reason you crash very hard and your propeller doesn't move or doesn't rotate freely, it's easy to fix. Just take out the propeller, also take out the base where the propeller fits, put it back again and make sure it doesn't touch the edges, and then fit the propeller again. Just make sure it rotates freely. If your landing gear falls off, use a better quality glue to glue them in place, and for the rest the airplane behaved really well. And here I'm trying to land it, but it's harder than I thought, because the size of the airplane makes it move really quickly, and if I use the stabilize mode, then it takes away some of the control that I would like to have. But I did it a couple of times. My final thoughts about this airplane, it's that it's very good, it's quite small, but it's okay if you want to have something portable. I like that it has 4 channels and that it has stabilization. It might be too small for me, I like bigger airplanes, but if you're someone who wants something small, lightweight and easy to carry around, this is the airplane for you. You can fly it anywhere, on a small park, without endangering other people, although you have to be careful because it can be annoying if you crash into someone, but it's definitely not dangerous. I would recommend it for young pilots who are looking to start in the hobby. This will give you a great sense on how to control RC airplanes, especially because it's a 4 channels model. Also, it comes in a small box and includes everything you need, so you don't have to buy anything extra. But if you're looking to start seriously in the hobby of aeromodelling or RC airplanes in general, I would recommend looking for something different and bigger, although more expensive. And if you want to start on this seriously or you just want to have fun. Either way, it's an airplane that I would recommend for young pilots, and it's really fun to fly. If you want to buy this product, you'll find the link in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next project.